Quick, someone recap.
We got on the boat. We were doing boat things. We were traveling north. Weird shit happened to Vestel.
Nostel.
Nastel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nastel was born, and she wants to go to that mountain range, and we were kind of like, nah, we'll do that later. And we decided, after much talking, we decided to go to Faria first, get the, what are they called? The
Get a
Elshuis?
warehouse for the El. No, not the
Yeah.
Elshuis, the Ashivans.
His name's Ashivan. We paid for everything.
Yeah,
We got them settled down. Now we're like, we're probably gonna go to do this mountain thing, but I don't really know. Also, for some reason, people were trusting the king just implicitly, even though we've always been anti-establishment. He's not even your king. He's another country's king, and you just trust him.
It's really funny how the government formed an anarchist cell, essentially, at this point.
Government formed an anarchy. What are you talking
Like
about?
all of the governments of the world, like put you guys together, and then you're just like, no more government.
Yeah.
Down with the federal government.
We'll take them all down.
Yeah, and they're
We're
funding.
halfway there.
They're funding their own downfall.
Yeah, it's really funny. Silence.
There was some other stuff with Vestel that I believe I was not privy to. But like the fucking mountain range is collapsing. Some people thought it was gonna collapse within a day, which was just bizarre. Well, everybody else was like, no, it's falling apart slowly. Come on. And what else?
We went to the bathroom. Maudril and I went out to go shopping for a scroll, and then we ran into Oswald.
Yeah.
And we were going to another
right.
magic shop, and that's where
Yeah.
we ended.
Burmug and I forget who went to
Iris.
recruit
Iris.
went to recruit mercenary.
And I want to point out, I am 1,000% convinced that Oswald showed up because some of us, cough me, was a little like, oh no, it's not Oswald's shop, it's just some random magic item shop.
Suddenly he's humming along in the
Yeah, and then he suddenly just appears.
in the street.
He was shopping too. He had a bag of fruit.
Yeah, he was going produce shopping. Like,
See, I'm putting a fun little spin on the DMPC where instead of railroading you guys, they're just fucking evil. Just kidding. Yeah, but with that, we'll pick up right as you, Winston, and Maudril spot Oswald just kind of waving and making his way over to you all, or to the both of you.
he's approaching us.
Well, hello there, my friends. It's such a pleasant surprise to see you here. Isn't this quite lovely scenery? I mean, the ingenuity of it all. To carve out a mountain, use the heat of the earth to keep themselves warm, even in the most frigid and arctic of places. I mean, it's just magnificent. We could all learn a thing or two about these people.
I didn't think about that, but yeah, that's actually really neat. Yeah. The fact that they're using...
Incredible.
I thought they magically created the heat, but no, they're just using... Okay. That's cool.
What brings you up north?
Oh, well, you know me, always trying to expand my business, find new storefronts to pick up, and, well, before the grand opening debut of my storefront up here in the lovely Herikara, I wanted to go out and, as you say, do some grocery shopping. And what brings you up north?
We just sort of found our way up here on a boat.
As many do. Oh, a boat! Quite interesting. Not very
That's not
many
too much.
decide to use boats.
It was very convenient for us, so...
Very convenient. I see. Oh, I see that you are perusing magical items as he kind of like looks up at the store sign that you're like standing outside of.
Yeah,
tell.
no offense, but you kind of stopped selling them, so we had to find a different place.
Yes, I have received many a
Nothing
complaint
personal.
from our dear associate Buramag, but as I've said, deals with the metaphorical devil no longer strike a fancy with very many folk.
But you're a metaphorical
That's crazy.
one?
I don't know why they. Yeah, wait.
Aren't you? Not the place. Yeah, metaphorical, okay.
It was more of metaphorical in the turn of phrase. Well, regardless, do pray tell, what sorts of magical inquiry do you search for?
We're looking for a way...
Why do you ask?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Why?
Curiosity, my dear friend. And besides, while this place might have a variety of magical stores, there might be a plethora of opportunity. That does not always mean that they will have what you readily wish to have. And, you know, I do consider myself quite well connected. For a sizable service fee, I am willing to go out and find such items for you, if you so wish, of course.
But what kind of service fee are we talking about here?
Yeah, is it like handshake deal,
This
or is
isn't
it
like-
go
this is-
in, throw money?
Oh no, of course not. See, I would only be
You don't
finding
deal
and
in
guiding
money.
you to these items that you search for. It would be quite unfair to demand so much as a favor from you. At least one so magnanimous as to not be defined at that very moment.
Interesting. Well, I will keep that in mind for
shopping
the future
around.
for sure.
Of course, of course.
Do you want to come shopping with us?
Yeah, you're
Could
welcome
be
to join.
cool to scout out the competition.
Sure, why not? That does sound like quite a lovely time. Please do lead the way.
Walk over to the store.
Yeah.
Walk straight to the store.
Yeah, you walk over to the store and you easily like open the door and walk in, and this store has like this store has very low lighting, kind of trying to appear more mellow in nature, and very quickly you hear coming from the desk at the back a very warm, "Oh, welcome, welcome, come in. Please don't drag your feet or get stuck in the doorway."
I'll head towards
I
wherever the
wouldn't
voice
dream
is
of it.
coming.
You see a dwarvish woman with long brown hair kind of braided down into the front, like in front of her, sitting on a stool like at a desk at the back of the shop. This shop, unlike many others, seems to be very cluttered. It's not very well organized, but at the same time it kind of adds to that little quaint vibe that it has kind of going on. So what can I help you find?
Do you have a way or a scroll or an item that can remove curses?
Yeah, remove curses. That's a little harder. A lot of those spell scrolls are kind of monopolized more by churches and temples. They don't readily kind of produce or give those out. And besides, a lot of the like magic scroll manufacturers we have in the town, they're mainly like wizards. They don't really have the capabilities of like casting those spells. So unfortunately, we don't really have any scrolls to do so. And I mean, I can check and see if we have any like magic items that can do that. But I'm gonna be honest, I doubt that.
Do you know where we can go to get that service? You mentioned a lot of temples. Might be a temple that can do it.
Yeah, we've got the biggest temple we have is the Temple of Moradin. Closer more to the, we call it a temple. It's really just a large forge that we have. You can go there, ask around. They're a little rough folk, but like very transactional. So you might have to pay in order to have them remove a curse if necessary.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I had another. Or Winston, were you looking for anything in particular?
Just some cool stuff to help with magic. Maybe something make me a little hardier. Just interested in seeing what you got.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to be a little more specific. Hardier in what way? Because we have one that will
Harder to kill.
harder to kill. I mean,
Better at,
We got
better
a
at
bunch of, like,
concentrating.
better at concentrating. I mean, we don't exactly have like. I don't think we have exactly what you're looking for. We do have some, I guess, like some magic shields if you want.
Sure. What do those look like?
Yeah, right. And she goes behind, or like she hops down from her stool and starts to walk around the store. You see as she's kind of like looking around, trying to find the things that she wants to show off.
I love Oswald shopping with us. It's nice to have you here, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for tagging along.
Does
That was
Oswald look
bonding.
impressed?
Oswald does not look impressed.
Not.
He's like looking around. You see there's like a level of detachment of his eyes. He goes, what's that?
He's
Oh,
scoffing.
yeah, yes, of course. He doesn't seem to like this haphazard clutter.
You call it shopping?
Wasn't his place like cluttered with just magic items just around?
Yeah,
I don't
but
remember it
he
being
knew
like-
where everything was.
So he just doesn't know where things are here.
No, she does not. Things are just kind of shoved all over the place. At this point, the woman manning the counter walks up with two shields kind of like draped over her shoulders, and she like slams them onto the counter and hops up with a grunt. Which, So we've got these two here, these two magic shields here, and you take a look. One of them is a large or a long shield with a singular eye symbol emblazoned on the front of it, and the other one seems to be the shield that has been shaped to look like a face. So yeah, I'm
Cool. What
not
do
sure if
what do they do?
I'm not sure if these are exactly what you're looking for, but this one here, she kind of puts her hand on the one with the face. You can make its face change, and you can see as the face kind of like changes expressions to like angry to happy. And then she goes to the other one. She says, "And this one here with the eye on it, I've heard that it really helps keep your eyes open." And you hear like just barely underneath his breath, you can hear Oswald scoff and go, "Oh please."
It's so sassy.
Jesus.
I'm gonna look at
Christ.
Oswald and I'm gonna be like, okay, I don't know if these are for me.
Right, yeah.
Do you have any ways to allow me to cast any spells of? That's a weird question, but
Or
Are
something.
you
ability-
looking for spell scrolls? Because
no,
I can
those are-
search my stock.
those are a little too temporary. Because aren't they just one and done?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Do you have anything that can allow me to do it many times? I'm not too familiar with magic items. Is this a normal magic item?
Yeah, actually, sure. And she goes like spins around in her stool, searches the shelves, and then quickly grabs like a very simplistic dagger and puts it down. She's like, "So this one is special because it looks like a normal dagger, right?
Does it?
But watch this." And she like
Does.
kind of like holds it, whispers something, and then chucks it at the ground near your feet. And then when it lands there, like with a heavy thud, immediately the hilt of the dagger transforms into a mouth and says, "This is pretty neat, huh?"
Yeah,
and that's
really
it.
cool.
Magic.
That's amazing. How'd you do that?
I guess they say that the dagger was found on like a magician or something, and he used it to like throw his voice all over the place. You get
That
it?
sounds
Throw.
really useful.
And then again, you hear Oswald from behind you just going, "Oh my goodness, where is the showmanship? This is barbaric."
Is there anything that's more, I guess, more useful in a broad situation?
I mean,
seems
hey!
very specific.
No,
something
this
that's
can be
more-
useful. See, if you want to talk to someone that's far away, this is for you.
Yeah, but I
It's
point
true.
to Winston and say he can do the same thing pretty frequently.
Yeah, but
I
now
can
you
do
don't.
that
Now
in
you don't have to
across
use him.
dimensions. But we're friends, so it's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Look, if you can do that cross dimensions, then I don't know what you're looking for, man.
Just cool stuff.
Oh, sorry, I know what that
Cool
magic item is.
stuff.
Just like, like
Look,
maybe some
I
shards
think this
of
is
stuff.
pretty cool. And you coming in here telling me that this isn't cool? I've got to say.
I just said it was cool.
Like-
Oh no, it's cool.
Oh,
It's
I don't
cool.
know. Your friend's not exactly being very like. Are you just here to like window shop or whatever? And that guy behind you,
I
he's just
love-
been weird the whole time. And then when she says that, Oswald like comes up behind you guys and like wraps his arms around your shoulders. He's like, "Well, I must say this has been a pleasant little excursion. Quite a quaint and fun little store, but unfortunately, I just remembered what exactly we're looking for and where exactly to find it. So we must be on our way. Thank you again so much, and it was a pleasure attempting to do business with you. Good day."
I-
And he just kind of like tries to guard you
For
or
the-
guide you out of the store.
I'm letting
Okay.
Oswald take the lead here.
Yeah, this place- This lady doesn't know her stuff.
Thank you for trying to help.
Magic
me
mouth
appreciate it.
dagger? Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What is it? Wait, what is it?
it's a dagger that can cast magic mouth on itself.
Oh, that's hilarious. Why the fuck does that exist again?
Why not? That's why.
It genuinely wouldn't be a bad magic item. Not
No, it
gonna
wouldn't.
lie.
It's kind of interesting, but also for the level that you guys are at, not the best choice.
It's not exactly what we're looking for.
No. And like as soon as you all step out of there, he goes like, "Oh my goodness, I am so glad we got out of there. I mean, just can you believe it?"
Thanks for doing that. I'm too polite to leave.
Yeah, thanks for that, Oswald. I appreciate it too.
Now, please, just why don't you tell me what you're looking for? I'm sure I could be 100 times better than that. That was embarrassing. You know, I thought that the magic shop industry was booming, and all of a sudden I walk into a competitor that I thought would be of any interest, and all of a sudden it's just all crumbling to the ground. Huh. I
I
might
gotta
have
say,
to.
I think you'll do quite well up here.
Yeah, you'll probably quickly be dominating this market.
I see what you two are doing. You're trying to push me back into the market, into the business.
I mean, do what you want. I'm just saying, the two places we've gone have not been, like,
Get 'em.
astounding.
Oh, but
Get
you
'em.
are right. I would just absolutely school all of these people. Just so
You are
embarrassing.
pretty cool.
for them.
Humble brag.
Get him.
Yeah.
It's not even humble brag.
It's just a brag.
It's just a brag.
Get his ass.
All right. Well, I unfortunately don't have any stock of magic item on me, but I can help you
where to
find what
find
you are
stuff.
looking for. At the very least.
I'm looking for a magic item that'll allow me to use some spells. I'm going through a trial right now, so fortunately I can't use any of my own. So
Oh, what kind of spells were you hoping to be casting? Is the main question.
you know,
Something showy, something useful, something deadly.
something useful.
You know,
or something
embellish.
deadly?
Tell me something
Something-
useful and something deadly. Okay.
And something that can be used multiple times rather than just like a scroll one and done.
So the something deadly part will be difficult. Those kinds of magic items, they need to be strongly imbued with that specific magic.
It
So
could
that
be
will
s-
be quite difficult to come across.
It could just
Something
be
useful
something
will be
useful.
much more available, and luckily many of those, they are low rarity, low cost, and you do not need to attune to them. Unfortunately, their uses, while varied, will not be the most in your current wheelhouse, I should say. They won't be protecting your allies all at once forever, but they won't be so useless as to tie a knot in a rope for you.
Well, then, yeah, I think that makes sense to me. Or, I mean, I'm just trying to think of what could be helpful, but anything that could make me take more hits.
Say,
Then you might be looking for items that not specifically will cast spells. Those will be difficult to find, but more towards items with a use built into them, so to speak. Those
I'm
ones
not-
will require attunement, but it won't be specifically a spell, and they'll generally also the item itself will be magical in nature, rather than just being capable of casting simple spells.
I think, yeah, either of those is probably what I'm looking for right now. And then, to go check out the temple later because I need to, remove a curse on myself. And Maudril will look towards his boots and say, "You know how it goes."
Oh, of course, of course. And Winston, yourself?
Yeah, like I said in there, maybe something to just make myself a little more resilient, a little tougher, and something to augment the magic that I'm already doing, maybe.
Mm-hmm. I think I know exactly what to do for the magic augmenting one. Making yourself a little tougher. Well, I'll be frank, it's just so blasé. You could do so much more with that attunement slot.
Well, I got kind of almost killed a couple days ago, and it was kind of scary. So, trying to think of a way to avoid that situation in the future.
One simple piece of advice: those kinds of things only prolong the inevitable, rather than allowing you the ability to create different situations.
Yeah, whatever you say. You're the expert.
Perfect.
I just want to keep my friends alive.
Yeah, that's
That is
also
many
my goal.
people's prerogative.
Oh, also, my friend, I know he wants. There's like a ring that you showed me at one point, like when we
Oh,
first met.
of course.
I know he's talked about it, and I was like, oh, I remember that. Um, so like on his behalf, I'm just gonna ask if you see anything like that.
Well, I do happen to, in fact, have that still on hand.
I think he might be interested. I don't know what the cost is gonna be though.
It can be discussed at a later date. For now, let's
Sure.
focus on acquiring the items you wish to find yourselves.
Sure.
What I request now is just Winston. Let us take a walk together.
Oh God.
Just a little stroll around town. It has
I
been
will-
so long since I've discussed anything with any of you, and I have not forgotten the aid you gave me many moons ago. I wish to repay it, truly and honestly.
Insight check.
Yeah. Yeah, Module, go ahead.
Yeah, he probably
I don't
we
believe
helped him. He's a nice guy.
He's talking about you giving him
He's
your
a pretty
magic
nice
for
guy.
a little bit.
Yeah, we helped out, and it's all good. He's gonna settle up, and it'll be okay.
But that's not what this is about.
I'll be back in,
Yeah,
like,
it just
seconds.
seems like he wants to go and talk with Winston alone. So going on a little walk, going on a little stroll. He
And I
doesn't
look-
seem to be like, there's no like little devious little smirks or like twitches of his eyes or anything that you notice. Seems like his only goal, from what you can tell, is just going on a walk with Winston. At least from what you can see. You can still not trust that though.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Winston, did you want me to? Did you want to come to the temple with me?
I'll meet you there.
Okay. I'll
Don't
tap Winston on
Never
his
you
back.
worry, Maudril. We know exactly where that temple is, that forge in the distance, and he points to like this billowing building, or this building billowing smoke out through like the top of the mountain.
Oh, thank God you pointed me towards that direction. I would have been so lost in the streets. Thank you.
Of course. A cartographer of sorts is one of my many talents,
Awesome. Well, I will see you later, Oswald.
and I shall bid you adieu for now, Maudril. Winston, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. In the meantime, Maudril, you're going to the temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you find yourself in the Temple of Moradin. As soon as you enter, it is not like almost any temple you've ever been in, where there are very few depictions of their god. It's very irreverent in nature, comparatively.
Yeah.
Instead, it seems like all of the quote-unquote priests here are busy at work. They are forging, they are making, they are designing and creating in here. There is not a single person just standing around or even just praying. It seems like they are at work.
Okay. Is
And
there?
You can hear the sounds of heavy like metal and steel work going on. You see the glow of molten steel and metals being poured into the molds of several different kinds of items.
Okay. Is there anyone that seems like less busy? Anyone who
No.
seems like?
Everyone is very busy. No one is stopping. If someone's just walking around, they are lugging heavy materials to another station of this temple.
I will find someone lugging something heavy and offer to help, and see if I can make chatter with them and figure out where and if I can buy scrolls.
As you go up to ask if they need help, they just kind of grunt in response and continue moving along.
Okay, I will approach a different one lugging something around and ask them if they know where any clerics or paladins are.
As soon as you're walking around trying to find another person just carrying more supplies, someone carrying supplies says, "Out of the way, Pipsqueak." You look, it's a dwarf, but they are one of the burliest dwarves you've ever seen. And they kind of almost try to shove you out of the way, but they continue on their path.
I mean, I can get out of your guys' way. I'm just looking for a cleric or a paladin. Any idea where I can find it?
As you kind of like say this out loud to the room, no one is responding or even paying any attention.
No, I say it to the guy who.
Oh,
who told
he's
me to
kept
move out.
walking. He's
I
kept
know.
walking.
I'm pacing with him.
Okay. He just responds with, "Stay out of people's ways," and keeps marching along.
Don't know how to handle this situation. Anyone who looks to be in charge, or like directing, or doing a unique task.
As you are kind of looking around for something like that, you hear a deep voice say, "You boy."
Oh,
And
alright.
yeah, as you're like turning and like looking around, yes, yes, you, the one looking around like a lost puppy. Soon enough, you pinpoint that the voice is coming from a Goliath sitting down at a equally sized forge, just hammering away at a slightly misshapen blade.
I'll approach him. Be like, yes, am I?
Don't tell me you're so stupid as to not realize you're getting in people's way.
I'm trying to avoid that. I ran into an issue that I need help with, so I apologize for getting in anyone's way.
Speak.
Uh,
As he just hammers away at the blade.
well, I have items that are magically bound and cursed onto me that I need help getting rid of.
And what would you have us do?
I would ask if you guys sold any scrolls or any services that would allow me to remove them, to remove this curse.
Services, aye, but nay scrolls. What price do you offer?
I'll be honest, I don't know what price this service would normally cost. I would normally do this myself, but I'm currently bound by a trial that prevents me from using my normal abilities. So, how much would this service normally cost?
He stops hammering at the blade, sits up straight, and like looks at you and says, 1,000 gold.
That seems abnormally steep.
If it is indeed a cursed item, I assume you want it removed. At your behest. These are our rates. 1,000 gold, where you wait 2 months, and we do so for 500.
I will consider it, but for now I will wait for a friend here and stay out of your people's ways. Not to interrupt your business.
Be on with you then, as he gets back to work.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go wait outside front where I'm not blocking anyone's walking path.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep an eye out to see if there's any one higher up look like they come in or move about.
Yeah. You will not notice anyone higher up or like wandering in and out of the temple.
Okay, cool. I'll wait for Winston here then, because 1,000 gold seems like a lot.
In the meantime, Ryan, gonna be pulling you into a side chat. So yeah, you can find someone easily enough to dispel curse or remove curse.
As a scroll or as a spell?
As with either one.
Oh yeah, I'll buy a scroll of remove curse then.
Okay.
You said 350? I will then, when I see Winston and Oswald approach, I will hold up the scroll towards Winston. Like you said, get one? Or
Yeah, sure.
wait, you told me one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Toledo. Winston's a little, he's in
Yeah.
another world.
Yeah, I could tell.
Anyway, Maudril, as the things that you were looking for, an amulet of health, Winston can lead you to such a thing. I gave him the name of a shop that sells. And unfortunately, for a ring of spell storing, which most fit your description, they are quite hard to come by. You would have to request it to be forged. Costs an extreme amount, I will say.
Okay. Well, I will just head to the store, I guess, with Winston. Are you joining us, Oswald?
I am afraid I must bid adieu at this point. It has been quite lovely, but I must be on my way.
Well, Oswald, always a pleasant surprise to run into you.
Of course.
I will offer a handshake to this man.
He will give you a handshake. Thanks for the soul.
Of course, anytime. My soul's worthless.
Joke's
I
on
don't
you.
have any divine ability.
I got soul AIDS.
Damn it! Not again! um,
Winston, everything okay?
Yeah, good talk.
Well,
We can talk about it later, maybe. Yeah.
just whenever you
just-
feel up to it.
Let's just, yeah, maybe later.
Hey, did I need
Stop
to go
by
buy
this shop and get back to the gang.
anyway, you go to the magic shop. You want to buy an amulet of health? One for each of you?
I'll take it.
Do you want
depends
to?
On the, depends on the cost.
4,500 gold
Each or total?
each.
Deal.
Since we're buying two, would you be able to give us a little discount?
Nope.
Nope. Damn. Okay. I have 300 gold
You
left.
need how much? Do you want some gold? I can help you out.
No, it's fine. I have enough.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Happy to help.
I'll take that into account in the future. I appreciate it.
Okay. With that, you can return to the group.
Hello, group.
No issues there. Once you return, Burmog and Iris also return, having finished posting the job request for guild members and quote-unquote adventurers to basically act as a mercenary guard for the Ashivan people as they stay here. I will say, by the end of the day, the request that you've put in has acquired enough attention to fill the requirements you've set. They all show up kind of by the end of the day saying like, hey, we'll do the job. See you in 21 days.
Cool.
Tongues?
Mr. Burmog,
Yes.
Oswald did want to talk to you. He might have something for you.
Oh. Is this a good have something for me or bad have something for me?
I don't know. He had something that you might want. I don't know if what else is involved.
Where do I find him?
Maybe the farmer's market? I don't know. That's where I found him. Maybe he'll just show up. I don't know. He seemed like maybe he wanted to talk to you.
So we don't have any more things to do, right?
No, we're about,
Like-
about good.
So
I mean, I gotta speak to the Eshibans, but that'll take like a minute.
I guess I'll go look for Oswald.
Okay.
Go to the farmer's market. I'm gonna buy. What's a good?
Oh, do you need
What's a
company?
good fruit? You wanna?
You should
wanna
go together to be safe.
Buy veggies.
Well,
Yeah,
I've just
let's
been
go.
I've just been stuck indoors all day. You know.
Yeah, let's go.
Could exercise these metallic legs.
Now I have to look up what kind of fruits and vegetables are local to like mountainous regions. Okay. Yeah, you go to the farmer's market. You're just wandering around. Eventually you do just kind of bump into Oswald yet again. He says, "Oh, well, hello there, my good friends. I had an inkling that we would be running into each other."
My friend.
Yes. Hi, friend. I was informed that you wanted to talk to me about something. You had something I may be interested in.
Oh, yes. Our dear friend, our dear associate Winston mentioned that you were still quite interested in, or that you were interested in a ring that he had come across before, a ring of free action, I assume?
Indeed. Yes.
Well, I just so happen to still have it on my person. I'm willing to trade it away for,
Your soul.
Nothing like that. No, so garish. A favor.
But I already owe you a favor, don't I?
They can stack.
It
It's like
stack.
IOUs.
Points.
It's like an IOU note.
Hmm.
I mean, just one. That's pretty good. I'm pretty sure he asked me for two. I can't remember actually. I'm not here.
I'm assuming this ring also contains a curse of some sort.
No, just a plain ring of free action.
Do I need to incite him?
You
He's
can if
totally
you want.
trustworthy.
8, damn it.
You know when he
Trustworthy or-
says, "Hey, it's just a ring of free action," you're just like, "Damn it, I can't tell if he's lying." Fuck.
He's just too charming.
Just eyeing him up and down. Uh, this favor, does it have stipulations such as previous one?
I would say I would be amenable to you imposing such stipulations.
You know what? I like you. That's
It does
let's
require attunement. Well, I do like you as well. You are quite enjoyable people.
Mm-hmm.
And after observing the sorry state of the magic shop business industry, I just have to get involved again. You've inspired me. That's it. I can't believe you've dragged me back into this.
I'm glad to be your first customer as you're getting back to the business.
Moving forward, I realize now I must do a mix of both deals and monetary.
We help with his
Monetary?
payout scales.
That's smart. So you're just gonna be selling stuff now, not even like deals or secrets. You're just gonna be selling stuff for money.
Not always. I'll be selling magical potions and maybe even some spell scrolls, but the items themselves, especially the curios of interest and renown, they will be more costly. They'll require a favor.
Sorry. Very interesting business model. Yeah.
Well, I have to get them in anyway. Like, I have to get them hooked in anyway. And to deal with a stranger, I mean, I don't know how many people nowadays will take me up on that offer. We have to be reasonable. I'm now running 2 businesses.
Well, as I said, I'd be happy to be your first customer. I will take the ring, so long as the deal has the same stipulations as the previous one.
Very well. I shall accept those demands. Shall we
Yay!
shake on it?
I'm double indebted. Let's go. Yes, let us shake hand.
It's just like that meme of 2 people shaking, but instead of like the actual meme, it's just Burmog, Oswald, shaking over a ring of free action. That's it. It's just using the meme wrong. I'm sorry.
That's a shit post.
But you now have a ring of free action. Yay!
I hope I get plenty of use out of this ring, considering I don't even use the hammer anymore.
Well, it was quite a pleasure to be able to catch up with the both of you. I am sure that we shall meet again at some other point in time. In the meantime, I tip my hat in your direction.
So, like, you doing anything later today?
Yeah. Do you wanna go get a drink? You go hit the bar?
He's mine and Winston. Stop trying to take him.
I gotta rizz up
Where's my
Oswald.
hat?
Okay. Oswald will tip an imaginary hat to you and then walk off.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. You all are regathered up and I believe are setting out to Legrancium. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you walking?
I think we're boating.
Boating. Can we charter a vessel?
I'm on the phone right now. I'll be back
Yeah.
in a minute.
I think we're boating.
Okay, you are charting a vessel. Just a reminder.
Unless the king wants to let us borrow it. again.
No, he does not.
Okay.
It is technically a royal vessel.
Hey, can we borrow that?
He will not give you the boat that you rode in on. He will allow you to borrow a smaller vessel
All right.
that will fit
That's
pretty
amazing.
much just all of you.
And it's a sizable
Um,
vessel that we know how to actually use, because obviously we're seafaring people.
Yeah.
You know enough about to not crash and wreck.
There we go. There we go. That's all we needed.
Winston, the book. The book.
It will
Get
take
the
you
book.
about a day and a half to get down close to the mountain range, and then once you are close, you will have to move on foot up to the peak where the city is located, or the town is located.
That is fine.
Walking up to the peak will be a day's worth of travel, like from the very bottom of the range.
That seems okay with me.
Well, I'm fine with
So
that.
total, it will be 2 days to walk all the way to the top,
I'm fine with that.
or 2 days to drift down or sail down, and then a day to walk up, and then who knows how long you will be there. Actually, wait, no, you're going down river,
Yeah, I was
so it
gonna
will
say,
actually
wouldn't
just be
what
2 days total. It will just be 2 days total.
Let's sail.
Before you set out, the king of Harakara will accompany you on your way to set out from the city of Faria, and he will say, "Oh, in return for offering one of my vessels to you, I ask only one favor." He will hold out a pendant, wait for any of you to step forward to take it.
Oh, grab it.
Okay. It looks like a I guess the closest way to describe it is a very skinny four-leaf clover. It's basically like a plus sign, but the edges are rounded out.
Hi, I'm back. What we
That's
just
just to describe its shape. On the front of the pendant, like the side facing outward, it seems like there is a hole just on the front face of the pendant.
Okay.
He will say to you, "Atop the mountain there lies a birch tree. Within its wood will you retrieve the missing half of this pendant.
Do you want us to bring the second half back, or?
I would wish that you bring it all back."
Okay.
Who's he talking to?
Us.
Just the
The
group.
Oh, who is this man?
Back.
This
It's
is
the
Oh,
king.
the king.
He was like, we're gonna borrow one of his small boats to get down there, and he's like, in return for you guys borrowing my boats, can you guys bring this thing back for me? That's gonna be where you guys are headed anyways.
Can't we just rent a boat?
Well, we're already here.
It's fine.
Why do you insist on working with the king?
All right.
When
all
do
right.
we
Let's,
trust
all right,
the
let's
fucker?
retcon this. We rented a different boat.
It was the option that was presented to us.
Whatever.
Let's play this
Go with
out.
the king.
Yeah, let's play this hypothetically. We rent a boat out, and then Jared says he appears on the dock saying like, "Hey, can you do
Yes.
that?"
Yes.
I would accept it either way. So, you guys.
I'll take the free boat if we're gonna
Right.
probably retrieve this anyway.
Yeah.
If we take the
We're
not
also
free
trying to
boat,
like keep like a bunch of people safe in his city. That like
Yeah.
there's like an implicit threat. Like if we don't do what he says, he could just kill them all. I don't know. There's
my
reasons
gosh.
to work with him. There's reasons to work with him.
but if we don't take his boat, we could probably request a favor when we get back to getting out of here.
I don't care. Let's just go with
Either
the
way,
boat.
it's fine.
Take the fucking boat.
Give me the boat.
Yeah, boat.
Fucking, I didn't know that you were like a royalist, Maudril.
Okay. I'm not, but
Just-
okay.
Burmog's implicit hatred of authority is so much
Yeah.
fun.
Sea captain, lead us the way. I guess river captain.
That
think
would be
it's-
Burmog.
It's just
No.
us. It's just
Did it
us.
come with the? It's just
No.
us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Captain
I'm not
Broadsword.
requiring you to take his staff with you.
Yeah, I was just saying, hey, tell me what to do. Let's go.
Hold on. I know how to sail a boat.
You do?
They read a book on sailing a boat. That is
We
not
read a
equivalent
book.
to
and
what
we
you are
sailed
taking.
it. We sailed it for like 200 feet down the river.
Part of my training was learning how to sail a boat. So
Okay. Okay, Anne.
So we will be your
Okay.
loyal crew, Captain Broadsword.
Captain Broadsword, tell us what you
Captain-
need.
For
Yes.
now.
Captain Broadsword. Yes. Okay.
I'm your
and I'll
first
just
mate.
like give them commands. I don't know boat shit. I don't know how to sail a boat.
What the fuck?
That's fine. You don't have to be like, starboard
Just
bow.
set the flying jib, set the mainsail. We're going downriver, so we're just kind of be floating with it. Yeah, my first mate is Courage, by the way. For you guys asking for first mate, the first mate is Courage.
No, I'm here for
Yeah,
that.
obviously.
I'm here for that.
She's probably the second most experienced at sailing here.
In the meantime, Iris is in the corner like, I hate this. Let's mutiny.
I'm with you.
Why?
We
Because
need
the first mate's a sword.
We
She
need a new
can't
captain.
hoist the sail at all. She's useless.
This is the crew that don't even know how to sail.
the sword can only talk to you. How can we listen to the sword?
Everybody listen to the sword, and the sword is just sitting there.
And then like you have to like say it out loud. It's like, why didn't you just say it?
That's a lot of great points you're making out there, sword.
Anyway, yeah. The sailing down river does not go or does not have any issues or any problems. It is still just as cold as when you were sailing northward. But within about a day's worth of travel, you reach the base of the mountain range that Luke Grantium is apparently atop.
All right, Vistel. It's all you now.
Is Sasha here?
Sasha, did you fall asleep?
Oops.
Are you pulling an Iris and muted yourself and speaking?
Can we just do her arc without her?
No.
Like she comes back when we're leaving the map. We did it.
We did it. We
Can
killed
Can you imagine?
Vistel.
Yeah, dude.
We threw her in the crumbling mountain.
Like Sasha
We
comes
got
back
rid
and
of
then we
the
finish
witch that
everything.
was Vistel.
We threw Nestel into the mountain on which it was forged, into the volcano in which it was forged.
Oh.
Wait,
Hello?
I saw
Yeah.
green pop up. Hi. She's
Sasha?
talking to Jared.
Yeah.
Sasha.
Are you back?
I've been here.
Did you fall asleep?
Sort of. What?
Yeah.
I've
We
just
just
been
got
here.
to the-
I've just been sitting here.
Oh,
We're at the
we
mountain.
were saying that. Yeah, we just got to the base of the mountain.
Oh shit.
we were
Yeah.
calling. We were calling you for like 5 minutes.
I might have been asleep.
No.
I was about to
Wow.
amulet bump Winston because we've mentioned amulets now.
No, I remember that part.
How do you remember that part?
I don't know. I'm just tired.
You're tired. Okay.
Are you okay?
Would you prefer we stop here and pick this up next time?
How late is it?
It's 10.
9:40.
And
9:50.
9:50.
I'd prefer next time.
Okay.
Next time on D&D.
No,
Next
'cause
time on
dun, dun,
Dragon
dun.
Ball Z.
Next time
How
on
long-
D&D, Winston's dagger sneaks out of his back and kills Maudril.
Yay!
you're
Yay!
waiting for me
Bitch.
for.